Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week commencing the 19th of April. So this week I'm going to focus on the energies that are going to, how the energies are going to play out when Uranus goes into Gemini. So this video is predominantly for Aries rising. So check your Sun, Moon, Venus and rising placements. But I wanted to have a look and see how it's going to affect you. And it's affecting you in your third house, right? So this is all about communication. It's about short traveling trips like cars, the way you get around, the way you mobilize your everyday activities. And it's also a lot to do with siblings, neighbors, cousins, immediate family, people that you surround yourself with, what it is that people that are close to you. So it's sudden changes in those areas of your life. It's also a time where you might decide that you want to change the way you educate your mind and the way that you communicate, because the third house is all about speech, right? So and because I think the ninth house is adjacent to that, so it's a case of you, am I correct in saying that? Yes, I am. So the ninth house is all about education, right? Philosophy, and it's your descendant. So again, it's about how you educate your mind. And because Uranus is the higher octane of Mercury, this is all about education, the mind, communication, education as well. So you could possibly get into or feel like you want to get into things that are kind of like innovative ways, and you've got unique here as a card. So this could, you may want to innovate the way that you educate your mind, the way that you go into education. You could want to study technology. You could want to kind of go into AI, studying AI, right? Looking at how AI works, just things like that as well. But I mean, your cards are already showing here. So the first card we have is meditate. Choose to meditate on good things, because whatever you choose to contemplate on the most is what the universe will give to you. So making sure that your mind is always on what it is that you want. Try for it not to linger away and go into the dark side of things. Meditation is going to be able to ground you. It's going to put you in a position of really good kind of, I don't know, openness. You're going to be able to see things clearly when you meditate. Meditate on what it is, like what it is you want to bring in. Ask your guides the question, ask your ancestors, ask your spirit guides, this is the direction I want to go in. What do I need to do in order for me to open up that path? What doors can be opened for me? What it is that I can do in order to achieve what it is that I want to achieve throughout this transit. It's a 7-year transit, so it's a long period. It's not something that, oh, okay, well, you're going to achieve it today, you know. And it's also really potent on the first couple of months in your house. So this year is going to be like the building blocks, the setting stones, the foundations, and then the rest of it. In about 2-3 years, you may be getting a little bit uncomfortable with maybe communication, maybe the way you communicate with your siblings, with your cousins, your neighbors, and then towards the end now, it's like you're set in stone. So it's a long transit. It's not something that I would want to rush. It's just take your time, small steps. Okay, we have unique. When the creator made you, she broke the mold. There is not another person on earth like you. Celebrate being different. And that's what Uranus is all about, right? Uranus is this unique side to yourself, like a different way of communicating, a different way of educating your mind, a different way of doing things altogether. So we'll have a look and see the energies there for you. But we also have this mending card, where it's like you're having to mend relationships, mend maybe the breakdown of communication revolving around money. I say money because Uranus is currently in your second house. So it could be that you've had changes to your finances for the good or for the bad. So it could be also as well, you know, you finally made plans to get rid of your debts. You finally made or you're coming out of that now, and your finances are in good shape. So it could be that there is a little bit of envious, because I won't say jealousy. It could be that maybe the people around you, your siblings, your neighbors, your friends, actually no, friends is the 11th house, so it could be predominantly immediate family or external cousins, external family, sorry, that you may need to mend the relationship with them because they may think, oh, you know, look at Aries, they have it all. So it's kind of getting out of that mindset as well, and letting people kind of know in a way that you had to work hard to get there. It didn't just drop on your lap. And then you have the Fates card, which is all about not knowing what is in the pipeline for you, trusting in the great mystery of life, allowing things to come to you with the ebb and flow of life. You don't have to know all the details. This isn't impulsivity either. This is just sitting with things and allowing the universe to bring you things. And it's that serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and change the things that I can. Also giving you the courage, the will, and the determination. So let's get a couple of cards out. I can't do a full massive reading this week because I have an assignment due. Studying psychology, so I'm going to just do a limited video. That's why I just wanted to concentrate on kind of the energies that are coming for you and how you can adapt to it, what advice it is that you need so that you can just be prepared, really, because Uranus is a planet of shake-up. It's not destruction, but it's change, and it's unexpected change. So I've learned I've just be prepared. You know, all you can do is be prepared with Uranus. So let's have a look and see. That's too many cards. Thank you. What the energies are for you. We're going to draw out 6 cards. That one did want to pop out. So we've got the Page of Wands. And we have the Fool card. Now, not a time to take risks. Okay, it's not a time to risk things, and it could be that's what you're discovering. You're discovering that maybe it's time just to plan things. I think maybe take kind of like necessary steps for you to envision where your life wants to be. But I won't say this is a time for you to go full force, because you've got Page energy there with the wands, which is Spirit saying to you, we're offering you an opportunity for you to discover things, not to action things, just discover things, okay? Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, all 3 have come out perfectly. Temperance, tempering that discovery. What did I say to you? 7 of Pentacles with the Fool, exactly what I've just said. Being patient, planning your time and your energy around what it is that you want to start. It's like, I want to invest in it, but I'm not sure. So this is you waiting, deliberating, and having a look to see if it actually is worth your time doing something. It's not a time to action, and this is why I wanted to come out here and kind of show you everything. We've got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. What are we changing? What are we transforming? 3 of Pentacles, cooperation. 9 of Wands. So for some of you, you are tired of cooperating. You're tired of working. You're tired of kind of being this team player. You're kind of like, do you know what? I kind of just want to do things on my own. I want to be individualistic. I don't want to be interconnected with other individuals. I want to go out and I want to see what it's like possibly to do things on my own, you know? And again, that is what this year is all about, right? And that is what your energy is about, Aries. You're very much I am. It's about me. I take the action. I want to do something. And I need to see if it's worth my time. But with the Page of Wands here and the Temperance card, this is a huge message for you to temper your discoveries. Temper the child in you that says, oh, today I'm going to go do this, and today I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to do it because I feel like I want to do it. No. The other thing as well, it could be that you're discovering that you need to temper your expectations from others, because it may feel here that you get a little. It's like you put the effort in, but other people don't put the effort in. So you're having to be patient. And whilst you're discovering this, it's like realize that you are unique. Okay, not everyone is like you, not everyone is going to go above and beyond like you, and maybe that's why that's what you're needing to mend. You're needing to mend that relationship that you have with yourself inside, that instinctively expects other people to do the same that you do. You know, it's like if someone is in need, you would most likely drop everything to go and help them, right? You're kind of like, and that's what the page energy is. Like, you're excited, you're like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And it's a little bit of naivety as well, because you think, you know, this person would do the same for me. Like, they have my back, like you would do the same. And it's like that message that if someone asks you to do something and you're like, yeah, of course I'll do it, I know you do the same for me, and then it's like a year down the line you really need them and they're like, oh, I'm really sorry, I can't. And it's like, wow, okay. And that's what that energy is as well here. Death to the Three of Pentacles. It's like, for some of you 3 years, you know, maybe for some of you it's 13 years or 4 years. Between 3 to 4 years you've been slowly realizing, like, how many times am I going to have to deal with things? Nine of Wands. How many times am I going to have to be let down in order for me to see that these people don't really truly appreciate and value the work and the kind of effort I put into this? So the energies that's coming with Uranus in Gemini, it's going to shake this up for you. That you're being told, like, temper your emotions, temper the discovery that you've just found out. For some of you, it could be like you are finally seeing the truth. You're now seeing that, you know, not everyone has my best interest, right? Not everyone is going to do exactly the same as I do. Not everyone is going to be as kind-hearted as me. Not everyone is going to have the same spirit as me, because you could have a really light, vivacious, kind spirit, right? And you're always ready. You're ready to go and help. But again, this is still saying to you, we need to temper that. We need to make sure that we are thinking about things before we make that offer. Before we say, yes, I'll go and help, it's kind of like, does it benefit you? Are you going to get the same kind of reciprocity? What's the word I'm looking for? Help? Assistance? You know, it's like, be careful who you give your time and energy to as well. Temper that. Don't expect too much. It's like, temper your expectations. And I think Uranus going into Gemini is a huge wake-up call for you. You're going to be like, wow, okay, that, you know, I am unique, I am different, and I usually would jump at the opportunity, but now, because Uranus has gone into Gemini, I'm tempering myself. I'm thinking, am I going to put myself first in this? Do I prioritize myself? So that's the kind of energy that you have there. And again, Fool to the Seven of Pentacles, right? Fool to the Seven of Pentacles says to you, just hold your horses there, Miss Lady, Miss Guy, Mr. Guy. Hold your horses, like, because you may want to jump in and help someone and do something with them and offer them assistance, and really, this is you saying to yourself exactly what I've just said with the Temperance and the Page of Wands. It's like, temper yourself. Don't be so quick to offer your services to people. Don't be so quick to jump at the chance to help these individuals, because they may not be so quick to help you. And I know there's that saying in the Bible, do unto others as you wish done to yourself. But there comes a time in your life when you need to take authority of your own autonomy. You need to make sure that you are respecting yourself, your value, your worth. And in doing so, it's like, sometimes you just have to pull your energy back. Sometimes you really have to make wise, grown up, put your big girl pants on decisions to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of, to make sure that you are doing things for people that will give you the same energy back. Okay, so slow your horses, take your time, don't jump into assisting. Okay, because you never know what's around the corner here with the fates. You may not see it. So Source is saying to you, we're doing this for a reason, right? We're giving you this opportunity for you to see these things, because I think later on down the line, there could be something that's coming for you that is going to knock you for six, and you're going to think, wow, this is what a relationship is supposed to be like, because all those are the times that I just wanted to willingly help people and they were never there for me. But now I have it. Now I have the same reciprocity. Now I have this individual that just gives effortlessly to me. So it could be that you may not see something quite clearly yet, but I think you will. You will eventually. This is beautiful, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles to the Hierophant. So I think this is what Uranus is trying to push to you. And Uranus does do that, okay? It's been in your second house of your money, right? So you have had to look at where it is that I can build long-term success and stability for myself and for my family. And now Uranus is asking you, have you done that? Aries, have you done that? Because for some of you, if you haven't, this week could be a little bit rough and rocky for you. And I'm being honest, I'm not going to come here and say to you it's going to be all roses, because I want you to be prepared and I want to give you advice. I want to give you constructive criticism where you're going to sit back and you're going to think to yourself, do you know what, that tarot is actually on point. Like, she knows what she's talking about, because if I've just let things slide, who am I hindering here? Am I hindering myself to in the detriment to please other people? So you need to make sure that your finances are in order. You've only got a couple of weeks, not even that, it's a week. I'm filming this on when am I filming this? What day are we on today? I don't even know the day. It's after half term and they've just gone back and I'm just like, I should know because my daughter's birthday is on Thursday. I have an Aries daughter. God help me. So 16, 15, 14, 14th. We're on the 14th today. Okay, so you've got about 10, 11 to 12 days to kind of say to yourself, what do I need to get in order? Because Saturn is also going into Aries, right? And it's going to be a shit show for those that have not done the work, for those that have just sat on debt, for those that have just been trying to push things under the carpet. But the Hierophant here to the Ten of Pentacles is like, you need to get serious now, Aries, okay? We need to get serious. We need to get our finances in order. We need to make sure that we're paying our bills on time. We need to make sure that we are abiding citizens. We need to make sure that we are not breaking any rules for us, not to spite someone else. Like, don't cut off your own nose to spite someone else, because you're the one that's going to get hurt through this. Now, the Hierophant is traditions, it's values, it's morals, it's ethics. And for some of you, you may have acquired really, really good, healthy morals and standards that are now being rewarded with abundance and happiness and a rich, fulfilled life that's just making you happy. So again, this is still saying to you, this is maybe what's to come, because it's going into the third house. So this is you using some kind of traditional way of maybe speaking, communicating, like not allowing your morals and standards to slip in order for you to gain money. I don't know why I'm getting that with that message. It's like, don't compromise your values and your standards for money and wealth. It's like, don't back down. Don't go against your morals and your values as well. What comes after Aries tempers their expectations and they go through this discovery of knowing how to be patient, how to be a bit more peaceful. What comes after? We have the Knight of Cups. What did I say to you about you giving your time and your energy to those that just don't give it back to you? So the Knight of Cups in the After Tarot deck is drinking from his own cup. Okay, he's drinking from his own cup. He's saying, do you know what? Sod this. I'm going to look after myself. If I get thirsty, I'm going to focus on me first. I'm not going to allow anyone else to take the Michael anymore. No pun intended, because the Temperance card is Archangel Michael. But this is you realizing that's it. It's done. I'm putting myself first. So this Uranus going into Gemini for you, you could even be communicating this to others. You could even be saying, this is my time now. The next 7 years is for me. And you could be communicating that to others, or you could be even expressing this to other people. Okay. What comes after good... Let me finish. What comes after good investments into when to take a risk and when not to take a risk? We have the Four of Cups. You decline offers that just aren't meant for you. Do not lower your standards. Do not make yourself feel less than, not worthy than. Some things are just not meant for you, right? The Fates. Some things you have to decline. So this next 7 years for you, Aries, you're going to decline a lot of offers, but you're not doing it out of spite. You're doing it because you know that you're worth more and you're valued more. And it's something that you've tried before anyway. Like this offer here, this opportunity, this brand new start, others could think you're an actual fool for not taking it. But if it doesn't sit right with you, if it doesn't feel right emotionally, if your heart doesn't feel giddy in doing it, you're declining it. You're like, I don't want it. It doesn't align with me. It doesn't hold the same values, principles, and morals as me, the Hierophant, and I'm declining it. I just don't want it. So what comes after this Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, with Aries not lowering their standards, their values? Wow. You have the Nine of Swords. And in the After Tarot deck, the Nine of Swords, wow, look at that. You've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. You are slaying your dragons, Aries. You are saying enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not putting up with this anymore. The Nine of Wands, you're slaying your nightmares. You're putting things to bed. You're like, I finally have the courage to battle this. Again, for some of you, you really could be tackling your debt. Queen of Pentacles is someone that is abundant. You're having a good talk with yourself here. Can you see in this deck? She's looking at herself in the reflection of the coin, right? So she's really looking at herself and she's asking herself, how far have you come? And also, don't compromise your values and your principles just for the sake of money. Look at that. What was I saying to you about equal give and take? You have the 10 of coins, the 6 of coins, the devil, the 10 of wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you have decided that I am going to put myself first. Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to look after myself, my mental health, my value, my principles, my standards, my self-worth, and I am dropping all those burdens. I'm not going to carry what doesn't belong to me. I'm setting myself free. I no longer want to be chained to unhealthy habits, unhealthy lies, unhealthy patterns, addictions, deception. I don't want any of that. And I am only going to give my time to those that give me back equal reciprocity. I'm surrounding myself with people that I can trust, because in this deck, the chest is open, free of all. You've got 10 of Pentacles twice here. For some of you, Aries, you're entering into an extremely abundant, rich era of your life where you have, for those of you that have done the work these past 7 years, for Uranus being in your second house, you've done it. You've done the work. You've tackled your debts. You've tackled your finances. You've got something in place now that really works for you. But not only that, like you're beginning to see who's by your side, who's loyal to you, who's your ride or die. This is who is my ride or die. And this is what you're filling yourself with. You're not taking any more BS, Aries. Wow. Let's get an advice for you for Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what would you like Aries to know for the week commencing the 19th? Thank you very much. We have trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. The Fates and the Temperance card. So this is Archangel Michael again saying to you, I'm here. I understand. I know you can't see things clearly right now. Please trust us. There's a master plan. Like I said, I said something, didn't I, where there's going to come a time when someone does come into your life and gives you, because I felt that. I felt they were saying that there's someone coming. So this could be like this year, next year, in 7 years, but I feel like someone begins to notice you and they come in here. So trust that heaven has a perfect plan, Aries, okay? I hope you have a lovely week. And if you like this video, please click like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, all that stuff that you do on YouTube, just to help the channel grow and I can bring more videos to you and we can spend more time together. Take care.